So it finally happened. Phasmophobia is coming out to PS5, PSVR2, Xbox Series S and X, and it's already out on PC, obviously, but it's available on all platforms on October 29th, so just under 2 weeks away on a Tuesday. Now, this game has been long awaited, and there's a couple of features that some people have been floating around that may not be in the console version of the game. We'll talk about that in a second, but overall, yes, I'm very excited for this game to come to PS5 and PSVR2 because this will be a hybrid game. We're going to be able to jump in with PSVR2 and play with friends who are on the flat screen, who are on PC and VR. It's going to be an all-round great time, a bit like Rec Room was back when that was available on PSVR 1. I really enjoyed that game because I could jump in with my flat screen friends who didn't know anything about virtual reality and we could play together in the same game. Now, Phasmophobia is a cooperative ghost hunting game. The trailer, which I should have my hands on, hopefully, which you'll see playing in the background here, shows off some of the locations. It's very spooky. It's also quite funny, especially with friends. But in the trailer, they basically show off all of the radios where you can talk to friends, proximity chat, and be spooked by the ghosts. Now, your objective is to identify the ghosts, see what type of ghosts they are, report back, set up essentially monitoring stations, traps, and things to figure out what type of ghost is in the house that you're in and get out alive without being hunted and killed. It's a really fun game. It's been documented all over the internet as one of the best VR games in terms of horror and fun, and I cannot wait to get stuck into it. But that's essentially the gist of this. Now, we got to talk about two things though, which is the main crux of this video, aside from the release date, which of course is the 29th. The two main things we've got to talk about are, one, the possible, most likely exclusion of some voice recognition features, and two, the fact that we've seen no PSVR2 gameplay at all, so we have no idea what state this PSVR2 port is going to be in. Now, covering the easier one to talk about, the PSVR2 port hopefully will be in a pretty good condition. The game is janky by nature, sort of on PC, but it's kind of an endearing jank and not really a frustrating jank. It's a product of the game being developed by an indie team and being able to be in VR and non-VR. It just ends up with it being a little less polished in terms of some interactions than you would want, really, and some player models doing funky things, but you know what? I can deal with that. I just hope that the game looks good and plays smoothly with no crashes. But again, we have not seen any PSVR2 gameplay just yet. Maybe that will change over the coming days and weeks where they might reveal some more press stuff. Who knows? But yeah, I'm very excited to get my hands on this port and see how it performs. Now, the second thing is that the rumor was, and the word from the devs was a little while ago, that the game will not support voice recognition at launch, essentially. They were trying to figure it out. Maybe they will have figured it out by now, so perhaps it will, but the last we heard, they didn't quite get that working for the PS5 version of the game, at least. I'm assuming it's the same on Xbox, and essentially what that means is that in Phasmophobia on PC, because PC is quite easy to do things like this on comparatively to console, you can speak to the ghosts and ask some questions through the spirit box and use the Ouija boards and all that stuff. This might mean that you can't do that in the console version of Phasmophobia, but we need to just wait on word from the devs. Maybe they'll do a press release later today. We'll just have to wait and see. But overall, that's the gist of it. We may not be having those features at launch. We'll have to see. This does not mean, though, that you won't be able to speak to your friends on PC or Xbox or whatever like that. You will still be able to do the proximity voice chat and all that good stuff, so don't panic there. But essentially, that's the gist of it. We haven't seen any PSVR 2 specifications or gameplay yet, so who knows what the state of the port is in. Hopefully it's good. It's possible that we don't get the voice recognition stuff for some certain tools in the game, and it's coming out on the 29th, so very soon. I'm very excited. Are you very excited? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to our patrons and YouTube members: Luke Bentley, Phil Irving, Hazit Mercer, Ace Gamer, Hippie Pickle, Jin007, The License to Chill, Sun WTF, Fat Controllers, The Game Cat, Andrew Ehrenreich, Jason Parker, Lamar Hall, Jordy Banzema, Lemon64K, Outcast VR, Prophecy777, Gundy, Salvador, and David Gerhardt. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.